Hello, up to week 21 of matches out in Scotland now in the Scottish Premiership. First look back on what happened in last week's matches. Week 20 includes Hibernian winning 2-0 over Hearts, with Martin Boyle scoring both of the goals, coming in the 6th and the 31st minutes. 16-7 shots for Hearts, 5-4 on target, but another defeat for Hearts, struggling very badly this season, 5 losses in a row now for them. Saw St Johnstone winning 1-0 against Hamilton. And the goal scorer in that game coming in the 80th minute with Alistair McCain. Hamilton with 7-6 shots and 2-1 on target as well. And Motherwell defeating Ross County 2-1. With Blair Spittle opening the scoring for Ross County in the 24th minute. Lewis Spence got sent off for Ross County in the 62nd minute. And there was a late rally for Motherwell with Ross McIver in the 81st minute and Declan Gallagher in stoppage time to end up getting the win. 19-12 shots for Motherwell, 8-2 on target as well. And Rangers winning by the 1 goal, 1-0 over Kilmarnock, with Alfredo Morales in the 60th minutes, getting the winner for Rangers on that match there. 19-3 on the shots, 7-2 on target as well, so very dominant performance by Rangers. Aberdeen with a 2-1 victory over Livingston, with goals from Connor Lennon and Bruce Anderson. Lyndon Dietz got a consolation goal for Livingston in the end. 11-5 shots for Aberdeen and 3-2 on target. And finally, Celtic managed to get another victory, 2-1 over St Mirren this time. 2 first half goals from Callum McGregor in the 22nd minute and James Forrest in the 32nd. St Mirren's consolation goal coming from Cameron McPherson in the 89th minute. 17-8 shots for Celtic, 5-4 on target as well. And how I got on with last week's matches there, I managed to get 4 right out of 6 there, with St Johnstone's victory over Hamilton, Motherwell defeating Ross County in a dramatic fightback, Rangers defeating Kilmarnock, but I would have expected them to win by more goals, but the win is what matters at the end of the day. And Celtic to defeat St Mirren there, got that one right as well. The 2 I got wrong, I went for a draw between Hearts and Hibernian. Instead, Hibernian winning that game. And I went for a draw between Aberdeen and Livingston. Aberdeen managed to win that match. So on to my predictions for week 21 now. Head-to-head record using the fuzzballpoint.com website for all these games since 2005. And then go over the recent head-to-head record as well too, recent form wise, and the odds of the game and my predictions for the matches. So first up, we've got the Old Firm Derby, the big game of the week. Celtic and Rangers, the 2 title contenders. 30 wins for Celtic, 17 wins for Rangers, and 8 draws. Celtic with 7 wins in the last 9 games, and have won the last 4 home matches over Rangers as well too. Have to go back 12 games ago since Rangers had managed to win away in Celtic's home ground there. Odds for this game, Celtic are the favourites at $2.10, draw at $3.30, $3.40 for Rangers. And on the table currently, Celtic top spots played a game more than Rangers, so they've got a 5-point lead. So it could be a good opportunity here for Rangers to close the gap to just 2 points, and would also have an extra match over Celtic as well too. But I think unfortunately, that Celtic will win this match here. They have been getting the better of things over Rangers still, including that cup final and then league match over Rangers earlier this season. And who knows, they might be on course for yet again another title here, even though I would very much like to see Rangers win. Yep, I'll get to that later there. Just started off with Celtic and Rangers. That's my next match I'm going to do, Hearts and Aberdeen. But for the Celtic Rangers match, I've gone for a 1-0 victory for Celtic there. So the next match, Hearts against Aberdeen. 23 wins for Hearts, 17 wins for Aberdeen, and 14 draws. Last 8 has seen 4 wins each between the two sides. Odds for this game, $2.50 for Hearts, $3.30 for a draw, $2.75 for Aberdeen. And on the table currently, Hearts with those 5 defeats in a row, just the 2 wins there this season. Aberdeen in 4th spots with 2 wins and a draw in the last 5 games there. So it's going to be tough for Hearts to get anything out of this match here, because they're just not winning any games as of late. So I have gone for Aberdeen to win this game. 3-1 is my prediction. What's your prediction there? Aberdeen. Let me know. Let's move on to St Mirren against Kilmarnock. 18 wins for Kilmarnock, 12 wins for St Mirren, and 9 draws. Kilmarnock winning the last 4 in a row. Odds for this game is $2.40 for St Mirren, $3.10 for the draw, $2.88 for Kilmarnock. Oh, yeah, you agree there? Yeah, Hearts have been really struggling there this season. It's been quite surprising. You expect them to be a lot higher up in the table, because I'm sure they did reasonably well there last season, but for whatever reason, this season has been pretty awful for them. So for this game here, St Mirren and Kilmarnock. St Mirren in 10th spots on the table there. Kilmarnock sitting in 6th spots with 4 defeats and a draw in their last 5 games. And St Mirren with a couple of draws and a win in their last 4 matches. So a bit better form for St Mirren. But very few goals scored, just the 16 in the 20 games they have played so far. And Kilmarnock just the 17 in 20 matches. So I've gone for a narrow victory for St Mirren on this game. 1-0 for St Mirren as my prediction. And we've got Livingston against Hibernian. 13 wins for Hibernian, 2 wins for Livingston, and 3 draws. Hibernian unbeaten in the last 3 games with 1 win and 2 draws. Odds for this match, $2.30 for Livingston, $3.40 for the draw, $3 for Hibernian. And on the table, Livingston in 7th spots, 2 wins, 2 draws in their last 5 games. And Hibernian with 2 wins and 3 losses in the last 5 games here. This match, I've gone for a 1-1 draw between these two sides. And we move on to St Johnstone against Ross County. 16 wins for St Johnstone, 9 wins for Ross County, and 15 draws. St Johnstone unbeaten in the last 6 games with 2 wins and 4 draws. Odds for this game, $1.72 for St Johnstone, $3.60 for the draw, $4.33 for Ross County. And how are they situated on the table? St Johnstone sit in 9th spots with 2 wins and 2 draws in their last 5 games, while Ross County 2 wins, 3 defeats in their last 5 games there. And St Johnstone only scoring 15 goals there this season, so pretty poor attacking side against better out of form at Ross County sides, and this fixture is known to seem a draw out of it, so that's why I've gone for a boring 0-0 draw in this match here. And last up, got Motherwell against Hamilton. 16 wins for Motherwell, 11 wins for Hamilton, and 7 draws. Motherwell been in the last 4 games with 3 wins and a draw. Odds for this game, $1.45 for Motherwell, $4.20 for a draw, $6.50 for Hamilton. Motherwell in third spot, 4 wins and a defeat in the last 5 games. Hamilton all the way down in 11th spot with 4 losses and a win in the last 5 there. So you'll think Motherwell at home against the struggling Hamilton side will pull off the victory here, and that's why I have backed them to win 2-0 to conclude my predictions for this week's Scottish Premiership season, week 21. Let me know your thoughts and predictions down below. Who do you think is going to win this week's matches? And who do you think is going to win the title of this match between the Celtic and Rangers? It's going to be a big one, especially if Rangers can win it, and the title race will definitely be on. If Celtic wins it, it might just about be over as such, because Celtic and Rangers haven't really been dropping points against the other Scottish teams there. Seems like there's quite a big gap between the top class sides and the rest of the field there this season, or in general as well, too, with Celtic normally just dominating Scotland. And anything else you want to discuss, feel free to do so as a reply to all comments. And if you enjoy the video, hit the like button. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.